Hey again. So I was just thinking I'm going to share something we learned in NLP. The NLP that one has learned from Ram Verma sir. I'm speaking about a specific trainer because in amongst the many courses I've done in this lifetime, I call myself a workshop junkie. In the number of workshops I've attended, he is by and large the only teacher trainer who seems to be there for you. And it is good fun in asking and being answered and in someone not being critical. Are we being too sensitive? I think most of us are too sensitive about ourselves. Is it alright to learn how to take criticism? Yes, it is. But there is a way to go about it. I quite like his style. So it's personal. It doesn't have to be all of us, but yeah. So what I was talking about is that I did share that journey between when we perceive something and then how it becomes a disease. Now there is one more file to that same topic. We have perceived, we have seen something, and we call it our memory or our whatever we want to call it, inner world, what we have stored. One of the files, I called it Smriti Yade, like what Sir taught us. And then when we take it in as event 2, there was this line I said that we do it after some deletion, some distortion and some generalization. What happens after that is, if we store it as an unresourceful state, if that memory goes down in our mind as something which is negative, it causes a certain release in the body of certain chemicals, stress hormones. Because what happens is, whenever we are in an unresourceful state, our body recognizes it as stress. It recognizes it as stress. Mane, suppose we take an example of a child running onto the road. Just give me 1 minute. Simba! Simba! Come here! Come here quickly, I tell you. I'm extremely sorry. That's my dog, and whenever I get busy, he thinks he can just slink off a foot at a time, and I've just seen him disappearing from that side of the road. So while I'm talking, just let me go get him back, please. Yeah, so whenever there is an unresourceful state, it causes stress to be released. Yeah, come here, come quickly. And then 2 hormones are released, cortisol and the adrenaline, alright? What happens is, it is released from the adrenal glands. But the process for that is, first of all, the threat or the so-called stress ka reason is perceived by 2 almond-shaped organs called the amygdalas. Alright? So we've seen something, we've taken it in, we have deleted, distorted, generalized a few things. Example taken was that of a tiger. So you see a tiger, you will not think about it कि हाँ शायद ये मेरे पास से निकल के जा सकता है. He may have his tummy full. You will not think about it that maybe we've just distorted the whole thing, and it's not necessary that every time you see a tiger it means moth. Alright? And generalization, Discovery Channel or whatever information we have about a tiger is that of a very fierce carnivore. Alright? So it causes stress. And what does the body do whenever it is in stress? It cannot help but release the fight or flight instinct in our body. So it's being good, it's being a darling friend. That's the role of a well-functioned body created by the Almighty, that stress hormones are released, which help us. They are our fight instincts. And the stress hormones, as I said, released once the amygdala sends the report to the hypothalamus, which is like the head organ, and hypothalamus immediately gives the body instructions, and from the adrenal glands these 2 hormones are released, alright, which are just above the kidney, these 2 glands, adrenal gland. And what they do is, they create 3 conditions in our body. The physical manifestation of stress in the body is, 1, that the stored sugar around the liver is released so that the body gets extra energy to be able to save itself. Now if there was actually a tiger and one had to go running, it would be fine. We'd run, we'd work off the sugar and life would be fine. But now it is the reason for a lifestyle disease called diabetes 2. Okay, because the sugar is released in the body. Now the second thing the body needs to do is, it needs blood to pump harder to reach the various parts of the body so that the inner tissues will get the energy. Yeah, because nutrients कहाँ पे carry होंगे? Blood से होंगे. So उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? एक तो heart will have to pump faster. Second, as science would have taught us, जब pipes पतली होती हैं तो water gushes out ना, and so the arteries shrink a little bit so that we are able to get the blood in the body faster. And the third thing which happens is that sugar which is otherwise going to be utilized, it gets stored in the form of gel around the visceral part of the body. So we call it the lack of exercise, or one can call it, it's called belly fat. People will have a paunch and they'll say no matter what I do, exercise bhi ho gayi, diet bhi kar li, because it is a result of a thing called stress. So all three things, this physical manifestation is because of what? Stress. There are no tigers in the around our locality. So what is the stress nowadays? The stress will be that of competition. Stress will be that of तेरी साड़ी मेरी साड़ी से सफ़ेद कैसे, very cute example sir took, और तेरी गाड़ी मेरी गाड़ी से लंबी कैसे, और any n number of मैं ट्रैफिक में क्यों फंस गया, anything which is causing stress in our body. And the body doesn't know the difference between an actual physical threat in the form of a tiger or a mental stress in the form of not feeling at ease in your life, right? So this is the cause for what we know as the syndrome X or the 3 lifestyle diseases. These जो सबको क्यों है BP, and why are people getting diabetes, and why are the pharmaceutical companies going mad making money? Think about it. I'll come back with more. Thank you for seeing this, and have a brilliant day. Bye bye.